Pleased to be joined with Regina Pats forward Connor Bear after making his Pats debut on Sunday in a 4-3 overtime victory over the Moose Jaw Warriors. And Connor, you've had the opportunity to now skate in practice with the Pats, and you've had an opportunity to get on the ice with your new teammates. Of course, acquired from Calgary last week. What's the last couple of days been like for you?
I mean, it's been great. The team's been welcoming, and it's really good to be closer to home. And yeah, I know a bunch of people on this team, so I'm happy to be here.
Tell us what the emotions were like for you on Sunday. Of course, yesterday was National Truth and Reconciliation Day, and from what I understand, in fact, when I went out in the parking lot, there was a huge community from Ochapaway. I'm sure a lot of friends and family came to watch you play. What were the emotions like for you?
It was pretty good. I don't know. I took it well, but yeah, I had a bunch of people from back home come out and support me, and yeah, a lot of support from my family especially, and yeah, I'm just honored to be where I come from.
Yourself and Zachary Shantz, and of course the Vaughn twins, have an Indigenous background. How important is your voice?
Very important. You know, I'm honored to be First Nations, absolutely, and where I come from, and having my family members or my ancestors be a part of that, and just honoring what they've done and supporting everything that's happened.
What's it like for you to see, so many great players, great First Nations players play in the WHL, and that number continued to rise recently?
I mean, it's awesome. There are a lot of good players out there, and just showing that our culture is up to the standards and that we can do something great.
Now, Connor, maybe just tell us a little bit about your game. Last year, you played alongside Pats forward Cohen Clausen with the Warman Wildcats. Now you guys are teammates in the WHL. I know Cohen was super excited when you were acquired from Calgary. What's it like to see a familiar face in the dressing room?
It's really good. You know, him and I got along really well, and we played alongside each other all year. So it's going to feel good out there with him, being comfortable and trusting him.
And how about your game? Last year had some good numbers playing U18 hockey. How does that translate to the WHL?
It's a bit different. I mean, hopefully putting up points, absolutely, but just keep playing my game and being physical, and not the biggest guy, but use my skill to put some pucks in the net.
So what type of game do you, bring to the ice? From what I understand from talking to General Manager Alan Miller, you're a guy who competes every shift, brings energy, etc. What else do you do?
Obviously, I'm a physical guy. I like to lay the body a couple of times, and just hardworking, hard to play against, and if I get the chance, I'll put the puck in the net.
Pleased to be joined with Regina Pats' new defenseman Aleksey Chichkin after making his Regina Pats debut on Sunday against the Moose Jaw Warriors, and obviously a pretty exciting victory, 4-3 in overtime with Ty Spencer scoring the overtime winner. But for you, just tell us about what the last couple of days have been like for you, obviously coming over via trade from the Calgary Hitmen.
Yeah, I think I'm really excited to be here, and yeah, it's a new opportunity for me, and I'm excited to be joining here and joining the team and getting ready to go with the Pats, so it's been exciting.
Maybe tell us a little bit about last year with Calgary. What was your role like with the team?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like a defensive defenseman basically, and just hard to play against, and played in the big moments in the last 2 minutes of the game and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I know my role, so I think I had a good year last year. So.
What are you looking forward to the most, being one of the older defensemen on this Pats roster? It's now you and John Babcock as the only 19 and 20-year-olds on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just taking a leadership role on the group, and we have a younger group, but I think just taking a leadership role here and playing my game and kind of helping out the younger guys.
You mentioned you're more of a defensive defenseman. You like to play your game. Tell us a little bit more in detail what your game is like as a 6'5", 220-pound defenseman.
Yeah, I mean, I like to use my size, and I think that's really important for me. And being hard to play against, like I think every single game I play, I don't think the other team likes to play against me, and that's my goal. And just using my weight, using my height for an advantage, and shutting down the other team's top players. So.
Well, you now have an opportunity to be on the ice for the first time with the coaching staff and your teammates. Last question for you, Aleksey. What's it been like coming into this locker room so far and, seeing this Pats team firsthand?
Yeah, I mean, the staff and all the players have been extremely welcoming. And, I mean, it's always hard to get traded, but when you come into a city and where, everyone wants you and they're excited for you to be here, I think that's really exciting. So, yeah, I'm awesome. I'm really excited to be here.